Welcome back to AM Northwest. Our next guest made the news last week, and we talked about it here on AM Northwest as well. It was when her car fell into a dangerous sinkhole in Vancouver. Here to share her terrifying story, we welcome Katelynn Bicknell. Good to have you with us.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, I saw the photo that the Vancouver PD had put out on Instagram. Could not believe it at all. It really did look photoshopped, right? It was crazy. So I want to find out all about it. So it's late at night. And your partner, Kevin, and you he works late, right?
Yes.
So tell me what happened.
Yes, so I got there at like 10 o'clock because he was sleeping. That was his Friday. And so that Friday night, we're like, let's go to dinner because that's usually our routine. We were planning on having a lazy weekend. And we got home, well, heading home around 11 o'clock.
So you went to dinner, you had dinner at Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Okay, and now what time is it as you're driving home?
So I would say it was around 1:11 is when we first saw the water on the sidewalk.
In the morning?
In the morning.
Because he works late?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. So you're driving home, 1:11, he's driving, Kevin is driving, okay.
And then we noticed there was the car in front of us on 4th Plane just hit this giant puddle and like hydroplaned, and we're like, well, that's not snow melt. Maybe someone hit a fire hydrant, somebody's in trouble. There was not a lot of other vehicles on the road, so I was like, maybe we should investigate. And as soon as we got on Washington, I'm looking at the sidewalk and there's just water on the sidewalk. I didn't see any on the road. And then when we turned, before any of us could even say anything, because I wanted to be like, hey, look over there.
Yeah.
Just right into the sinkhole.
Okay, so as you're sitting in your passenger seat, the front passenger seat, and Kevin is driving, describe what happened. You were sitting crisscross, you were telling me.
Yeah, I was sitting crisscross, and as soon as we hit it, it just sounded like we hit a wall because it went conk, 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 and like immediately the front end went down. And I'm screaming, what do we do, what do we do? Watching the water kind of come in through the bottom of the door. We both opened our doors, more water comes in.
Oh, wow.
His natural instinct was close the door, and he starts rolling both of our windows down.
They roll that way?
Yes, thankfully.
They're not electric?
Yeah, thankfully.
Oh, wow. You know, I saw you do that. Well, who does that anymore? But okay, in your car, in the Jeep, yeah.
Yeah, so
okay.
Thankfully he had manual everything. There was nothing automatic about it.
Oh, thank goodness.
And like during that time, I try to go out the door and we're still like sinking in, and it falls like another foot and the door closed on my leg.
Oh.
And so I'm screaming my foot, and with him still inside, he opens the door more so I can be free.
Yeah, to get your leg out.
And then so after I'm free, he's continually rolling down the window, and then he's able to get out. So
he got out of the driver's side,
passenger side, yeah.
The passenger side. So you're both now on the passenger side,
yes.
Right? And is it the passenger side, the front window that you both get out of?
Yes.
And what are you climbing out into?
So it was like right on the rim of the pothole, so thankfully we were able to go on
Crawl
the road
out.
part. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm assuming you dialed 911.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and then how fast did the cops get there? And were you injured? Were you hurt? Was your leg hurt?
Yeah, I got some extensive bruising on both sides of my leg. My ankle hurts a lot, and then I think I broke my pinky toe because it hurts when I wear my work boots.
Oh, ow, ow. Okay, so the police officers arrived quickly.
Yeah, about 9 minutes, and then utilities came in not too long later, but they didn't turn off the water until 2:28. Oh. So for like over an hour, just the water was just gushing.
Yeah. And so what happened when you're looking at the car? Your car, that's a total waste, right? That's Kevin's car.
Unfortunately,
it's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah. So what happens now? And how did they get it out? Tow truck called?
Yeah, the guy thankfully has been experienced with sinkholes when he was in Arizona, so he knew exactly how and what angles to pull the car out. The worst part is that whole intersection was unstable. Like there was random spots where I was walking and my feet would just fall through the ground. No. And so the tow truck driver had to go on the other side and pull the lines across the intersection.
When you look back at that, is there anything that you learned from that situation?
Turn around and don't drown.
Well, but you weren't able to see it that quickly, were you? I mean, so really even that wouldn't have helped you at the time.
Yeah.
Right? And so when you posted that picture that you took, that was a picture you took, did you get a lot of like feedback from people who saw it on social media?
Yeah, I would say more people were concerned, but then half the other people were like, that's fake, that's not real. And it's just like, tell that to my injuries in the car.
Yeah, and to the car. So what happens now? Or have you picked out a new car?
We are being very picky. We did find kind of like the model that we like, but we have to have the roll down windows.
Do you have any like PTSD from it? Like
Absolutely. I hit a pothole, I think like last Wednesday, and it just, the reality hit then. Like I had a major panic attack. I had to pull over and call my mom, and she helped me kind of get
walk
back to,
through it,
yeah,
go through it.
So I can go home and
yeah. Other than that, are you doing okay?
I would say we're surviving. Psychologically, we're still learning our triggers, like trying to control our emotions. It's been very hard to deal with.
Yeah. And how's Kevin doing?
I'd say he's surviving also.
Yeah. Well, he was one that seemed to be calm during this whole ordeal, right?
Yes.
And telling you to get out?
Yeah, he was trying to help me as I'm leaving him in the dust.
Yeah, gotcha. Well, I'm glad you're doing okay. I'm sorry about your PTSD. Makes sense, though. And I hope you find a nice new car.
Oh, yeah, we're very picky.
Okay, good. All right, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.